Whoa, it's big and hard, nigga. Yeah.
Hi ladies, my name is Raindrops. Yes, Raindrops. My real name is Rain. Added the drops, a little bit of funk. Raindrops the MUA. I am from Trinidad and Tobago. I had to throw that in there just to represent my Caribbean girls. We the baddest, axe Riri. No, Caribbean girls running axe Riri. That's the line. So I am super happy to announce that this is my first very YouTube video. This is going to gear towards New Year's Eve look. Some glitter, some sparkles to get you guys looking the bomb. Okay, so stay tuned, pay attention, focus, drop everything, because it's about to go down. So I'm starting off with foundation. I usually don't, but whatever I feel like I just do. So I mix two colors together, NC45 and NC50 from MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I usually have to mix colors together so I can get my color once I'm buying from them. I'm using a sponge from Target. This costs like $2. It's actually one of my favorite sponges to use. They're disposable. I use it for my foundation and also my concealer to conceal under my eyes, basically my whole face where it needs to be highlighted. I'm using MAC Studio Fix concealer in color NC45, and I'm just using a regular brush to apply that. This concealer specifically is full coverage, so you really don't need to use a lot of it to get the coverage that you need. I'm gonna finish putting it by my chin, my cupid's bow, my nose, and my forehead. This is where the light usually hits, and then you have basically, your contouring on the outer part. So if you're ever wondering where you need to highlight, is where the sunlight will usually hit, where the light comes forward. I'm using my fingers to blend out the concealer. It actually works a lot better than sponges sometimes because your fingers have some warmth to it, so it's gonna melt the product in your skin. So I'm just gonna grab the sponge just to help blend out the outer part of the concealer, because you want to make sure that you can't tell where it begins to where it ends. That is the key to blending out concealer. So right here I'm going to set my concealer with Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's actually a white powder, so it doesn't go on any specific color, which is great. For my contour, I'm going to use MAC's Blunt. It's actually a blush, but it's a darker color, which I've been using for a really long time now, and it works for me, and for my clients as well. So you're just gonna blend that out and make sure that you do it in circles so it's not like one big black dark spot right there. I'm gonna do it all over my face, my forehead, my nose, underneath my chin, basically everywhere that a light does not hit. That's how you get that, shape out your face, So now I'm gonna do eyebrows. I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I think this color is dark brown, if I'm not mistaken. So what I do first is I line my brow underneath the shape that I want it to be. And then I fill in everything. I fill in everything with light strokes. I mostly focus on the areas where I have less hair with more product. And the places that already have hair, you put the least amount of product on it. Just gonna do light strokes until you get the effect that you want. Make sure that your arch is not too high, and some people actually like thicker eyebrows, but I just follow the shape that I have. I don't want anything thicker and I don't want anything smaller. Right here I'm going to conceal under my brow. I'm going to use the same NC45 color with a flat brush. This you want to be very careful when you're doing, because this is what you call brows on fleek. Brows on fleek means that you have really, shaped it to perfection. So you want to make sure that you take your time with this. You don't want to rush this part. Put as least product on the brush as possible so that you can build it if you need to. I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. It's actually really easy just blending out your finger. Again, your fingers have that warmth in it, so it works. Right here, I'm going to prime my eyes with MAC's Paint Pot, color Soft Ochre. Now I'm going to put my crease color. This is brown from the Morph palette. It's the nude matte palette that I have. Costs like 20 bucks. And it is really pigment, I have to say. Like, it works. You're gonna blend and blend and blend and keep blending until you cannot tell where you started to where you end. Now I'm going to apply my shadow for the lid. This is actually a pigment color called Old Gold from MAC. The best way to apply this is by wetting the brush and then putting it on the lid. I actually shaped out the way I want my eye to look with using the pigment. So if you want your eye shape to be a certain way, just use the brush to create the shape that you would like. So I'm gonna add a little bit more depth to the corner of my crease. I'm gonna add a black matte shadow. I'm gonna use a really small shaded brush so that it doesn't mess up the shape that I have created for my eyes. Now right here, I'm going to apply the glitter adhesive. This is also another MAC product. I use this for other glitters as well. I just figured that it would have been perfect for MAC glitter, which this is a MAC glitter. This is MAC's 3D glitter. You can only get this kind of glitter from a MAC Pro store. You cannot get it from a regular MAC store. And you don't have to be a makeup artist to go to the Pro store as well. You can be anyone, any doctor, lawyer, teacher, model, you know, whatever. So the glitter fallout, I could not remove it with a brush, so I had to use a makeup remover. And right here I had to, you know, do a few steps all over again. Concealer, blend, and then set with powder. Now you're gonna line the waterline with a black pencil. This is from Wet n Wild. I purchased this at Target. I guess you can get this from any beauty supply store as well. And I'm going to shade the bottom of the waterline with a black shadow just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. I'm gonna do black shadow and I'm gonna do a little bit of brown that I used in the crease.
Ain't nothing giving, whoa. Level up, little homie going level up. Don't let off the chopper, just level up. Don't keep up the calm, I mean level up.
So I'm gonna put some highlight on my cupid's bow, my nose, and of course my cheekbone. Is that what it's called? Yeah. I'm gonna use MAC's Gold Deposit, my favorite so far, my favorite. And this little brush does the job, seriously. Where did I get this brush? I don't know. I don't remember. But it works. I put some mascara on before applying my lashes. I'm gonna do the top and also the bottom. I'm about to line with Cork Liner from MAC. This is actually perfect for any nude color that you're gonna do. And I've used this for a lot of different complexions. The only thing I would say is if you're darker, you would need like a darker brown, which would probably be chestnut if you're buying from MAC. The lipstick that I'm using is Blankety. I'm gonna put very little bit of it and blend it out to make sure that I like the color first. And then after that, you build the color if you feel like you want a little bit more, which is exactly what I did.
Just get them on paper and level up. Don't get yourself jealous, just level up. Best thing when you down, level up. Going reckless, try it up. Level up. Little homie going level up. Don't let up the chopper, just level up. Don't keep up the calm, I mean level up. Just get them on paper and level up. Don't get yourself jealous, just level up. Best thing when you down, level up. But get you some try it up. Whoa.
Thank you so much for watching. That is it. This video is completed. I hope you guys become very successful in doing this look. Happy New Year's, happy holiday. Your jobs under the bill. It is over. You don't know. Big up everybody who watch this, you know. I said I'm sure I'm African Jamaican. Link up. Put some glitter up on your eyes. Crease it up. Glitter it up. Lipstick it up. Everything. Fire for the girl who don't like makeup.
Whoa. Whoa. It's big and hard, nigga. Yeah.